Hi everyone, I'm Ellen.
And I'm Eric.
And this is I Love That. And this is a podcast that we record for our son Jack, who is 22 years old at this point, and he's an only child, and we thought we would answer questions about our lives so that he can share this with his kids someday.
Yeah.
And know who Grandma and Grandpa were.
Yep.
You know, so it's 150 questions. It's called Life Story Interview Kit, and it is from Tails.com. We're not being paid by Tails.com. We just thought it was a cool idea. So, and today is Sunday,
October 12th.
October 12th, 2025. So, is there anything that you want to talk about that happened this week?
Just me getting old, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wiped out.
Yeah.
And,
Eric had a fall.
Yeah.
Your first fall.
It was scary, man. Because I knew I was at, risk of breaking something.
Right. You're that age.
As I was going down, I was just like, please, 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 please.
Yeah, he has a big bruise on his arm. Big, ugly bruise on his arm. He fell down hard, but thank Jesus he did not break any bones or hurt himself at all.
Yeah.
So just a couple of bruised, a bruised ego and a bruised arm.
Yep.
So, last Monday was the Jonas Brothers concert in Omaha. And that was a thrill completely. This is the fourth time I've seen them. And we had fifth row seats just right up in front of Kevin. And then maybe about 4 seats away from the catwalk that they use. And Jack and Brianna and I went and had the best time. I mean, I was this close. I was this close to Joe. This close. Man, he was hot looking. Woo. I'm really glad my husband wasn't there to see all that. But
They stole your sign.
they stole my sign. I had a sign that Brianna had written for me. It said, Joe, you are my midlife crisis. And apparently it was too big. So I couldn't bring it in, which I get. I understand. You know, I would have probably, ruined,
Blocked people behind you.
people behind me. So I understand that. But it was still a real bummer because he did look at signs. He said, okay, now's the time of the concert where I come down here and look at all the signs. I was like, God, do it. What signs in the trash upstairs? But yeah, that's okay. We had a fantastic time. It was just thrilling. They put on such a good concert. Kevin Sr. came out with Frankie Jonas as well. And they sang the first song that they'd ever written together. So it was kind of neat. That was our special guest. They've been doing special guests throughout the year, throughout their tour. So, yeah, it was a kick-ass concert. We got a lot of swag. We got tons of pictures. Eric was sweet enough to drive us there and pick us up afterwards. So, yeah, it was awesome. So
Glad you had fun.
Thank you. I know you're like probably thankful it's over. You don't have to hear it anymore. But yeah, it was a good time. And I think that's my big story for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, is there anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. And you want to get to our question?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we are on live right now. We are on Facebook. We're on TikTok live right now. So say hi. Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching. Okay. So.
There we go.
All right.
Did you play sports in high school?
It might be a 2-question day.
Yeah.
Because, no. I did not play sports in high school. I could play tennis. I could play softball, but like I could play well, but I didn't participate in organized sports at school. I just didn't. I would have rather have played baseball and not softball. Um, I feel like that's one of the reasons I didn't do anything with the softball team, because I was used to catching a baseball and hitting a baseball and all that stuff. So it kind of freaked me out, the ball being so big, you know? So, and then tennis, I just never joined the tennis team. But yeah, I didn't play sports. I didn't play instruments. I wrote on the newspaper. I was a journalism and a reporter and a newspaper editor person. So that's what I did. What about you?
Very similar.
Yeah.
I played baseball my freshman year.
Oh, okay.
And
oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, that was it. I was in band.
Right.
So that was my extracurricular.
Right.
You know, getting ready to go to solos or competitions.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So
okay. Well,
thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Bye. That was a good one. I mean, probably a lot of people have big stories about their football or they were cheerleaders or, something similar to
absolutely.
that. So we're just not those people.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, we can make it a 2-question day again.
All right. Number 2.
Oh.
Were you involved in any other extracurricular activities?
Well, we just went over that as well.
Yep. 3?
Yeah, we're going to have to do 3 because, I didn't do anything other than wasn't like Job's Daughters or anything like that. I just did, and it was all within school. The time of the school was when I did newspaper. So there was no, every once in a while we would have our end of year banquet or whatever, but generally it was just during school hours.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any like after school plan. I should have joined a whole bunch of stuff, but I never did. I came home to an empty house every day. Was a latchkey kid. So yeah, no one forced me to get involved in anything. So
right. Yeah. And we didn't have all of that. We didn't have, explorers and all this stuff. Now they do.
Right.
Now that they consolidated, they have that,
right.
They're a big enough school to have some programs like that. But
when you were a kid,
right,
they had nothing. There was just one school full of 500 kids? Yeah. Not even that.
No.
Not even
probably
close.
About 300.
300 kids total.
Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't really have a way to do anything. I'm surprised you had a band.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth. But you must have had a football team then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had football. We had track. We had baseball. We had basketball.
So the main sports.
Yeah, we didn't have
tennis or
right. All those rich sports.
The rich folk people have, I guess. Yeah, that must have been it. Look, we didn't have polo ponies or anything, so I'm just saying, that's the rich folks right there, horses. Yeah. We didn't have that, but okay, well, I guess should we pull card number 3 and see if we can talk about anything?
Wow. Okay. What were your favorite books, films, and music when you were a teenager?
Didn't we answer this question already?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, it's there, right?
Yeah.
And you don't recognize the next one?
I don't recognize the next one.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. What were your favorite books, films, and music when you were a teenager?
Gosh.
You read everything, so.
Yeah. And we watched videos. a lot.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, you guys rented a lot of videos.
yeah, especially when
Because you didn't have cable, right?
Right. We didn't have cable for quite a while. And I want to say, I can't remember if we even had cable when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I remember coming into Uncle Earl's and it was like, awesome,
Oh
they
my
have
God.
MTV. I thought I keep hearing about.
Oh, wow.
So,
So you
yeah.
were renting movies.
Yeah. So we rented movies. Highlander. Greatest film of all time.
Right.
Until you watch it a second time.
Right. No, I totally understand that.
And it doesn't hold up.
Right. Well, now, I mean, it was probably great for the time.
Oh, I loved it.
Right.
It was like my Braveheart.
Right. Well, we grew up in the 80s.
Right.
So we had a lot of, epic films, but not quite the epic, like special effects or anything yet.
Right.
I mean, we were just starting to get special effects at that point, like Star Wars, and all that stuff. But we watch them today, and we're just like, oh my gosh, that looks like garbage,
Exactly.
So, what was it about Highlander that you
it
didn't?
Was the story, and it was the soundtrack was done by Queen, and it was phenomenal. It was one of their best albums.
Oh, really?
I thought.
Okay, so that's why you loved the movie so much?
Yeah.
Was the music and the story.
And, yeah, the story was just, I thought it was cool to, you don't die.
Right.
And it's actually a pretty sad story.
Spoiler alert, anyone who hasn't seen Highlander.
Oh yeah, you should go watch it.
Should they?
Once.
So tell me what it was about Highlander after, like when you watched it later on when you were an adult. What was wrong with it at that point?
The acting was terrible. The special effects were not good.
Right. Well, like I said, 80s, 70s, 80s.
It's cool because they both, the bad guy and the good guy, they both have gone on to do really good films.
Who's the bad guy?
I can't tell you what his name is.
I mean, I know who the good guy is, but
I can picture him in other roles, and I can't tell you.
What year was Highlander?
84?
Hey, Google, what year was Highlander made?
In the United States of America, Highlander came out on March 7th, 1986.
Oh, okay, 86. So right in the middle of the 80s.
Yeah.
So.
But there were so many, like you said, there's so many good films that came out of the 80s.
Oh my gosh. All of I mean, my personal favorites, of course, like every girl or most girls who lived in the 80s, my favorite films were John Hughes films.
Right.
16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, all of those. I loved all of them. Breakfast Club and 16 Candles. I think 16 Candles is my favorite John Hughes film. It's just got so many cute, funny, little stupid things in it that I love it. Love, love, love. And I looked like Molly Ringwald back when I was a teenager, and people would like flip out and be like, "Oh my God, are you Molly Ringwald?" No, I'm not. I'm sorry. So that was fun too. It was fun looking like a celebrity of the time who was my age. It wasn't like someone who, oh, you look like her when she was young. No, it's like you now.
Yeah.
So I loved all those. Just on TV, it's October, so there are a million horror films on right now.
Oh my gosh.
And one of my very favorite movies, my very favorite horror movies ever, Poltergeist, the original, 1982, was just on. And I absolutely love that movie. I love every Steven Spielberg movie that came out. And George Lucas. I mean, we were in the midst of the great Stephen and George era of movie making in the 80s, you know? I mean, in the late 70s and 80s. And they made, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas both made fantastic, I mean, Raiders of the Lost Ark series,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, just countless numbers of just wonderful movies. I love movies anyway. And that was a great time to be a teenager because all the horror was geared towards teenagers at that point.
Right.
Like Silver Bullet is on right now, and you know, stuff
Stephen
like
King.
that.
All the Stephen
All
King.
the Stephen King, yeah, Pet Sematary and
Christine.
Cujo,
Oh, yeah.
all that horror. Yeah. Just great movies.
You remember The Evil Dead?
Oh, I do remember Evil Dead. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah. The special effects were stop motion.
Yeah, like Gumby and Pokey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The book across the floor.
Yeah. What was that other one? I don't know if this was in the 80s still. No, it must have been in the 90s. Idle Hands. You remember that one?
I know the name.
His hands were. Remember? I think it was the guy from the main kid from the first Final Destination. He was the main character, I think.
Okay.
Does that help you out at all?
I
think that was in the 90s.
Picture that.
Okay.
But I'd have to go look it up.
Okay, well, you can look it up. Maybe we watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so movies. I'm all over movies. Music.
Superman came out in the 80s.
Oh, Superman.
And that was really the first
That's
superhero film.
Super epic, too. Yeah, with Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
Wow. I loved that movie.
Yeah.
That was so good.
It was good.
It was epic.
Yeah.
Well, that movies were epic. You know, budgets were humongous in the 80s. It seemed like people were just throwing money at famous directors, you know, to make movies.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah. Music. I mean, when I was a teenager, I liked kind of modish music, but I also I loved Echo and the Bunnymen. They were like my favorite band back in the day. I know you're not a big fan, but I saw them in concert. It was a great concert. Such a great concert. I was really shocked at how good it was because I saw The Cure as well. Because who didn't love The Cure?
You said that, yeah.
When you're a teenager. But it was a horrible concert. It was terrible. I don't know what the problem was, but so, but I mean, my music was I like, new wave, Haircut 100, the Romantics, just a whole gamut. All the new wave, Duran Duran. I still love the Beatles, of course, but, I loved all the teenage new wave. And then later on, I got more into the hardcore punk rock situation. But
sure.
What about you for music?
Skynyrd, Zeppelin.
Nice.
Yeah. The concerts I remember are like AC/DC, For Those About to Rock came out. Alice Cooper, went and saw Alice Cooper. REO Speedwagon.
Did you ever see
Foreigner?
Queen?
Never saw Queen.
Never saw Queen.
No.
Is that
Scorps?
Scorps. Yeah, you listen to music that I did not listen to.
Right.
We in my group of people, that was called dirtbagger music. That's just what we called it. But yeah, I never listened to any of that until I met you.
Yeah.
And then, I got acquainted with, it's not like I didn't know who AC/DC was or what Back in Black or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't a fan. Not at all.
Sure.
So Yeah, you never saw Queen, huh? Is that a big regret?
Yeah, I wish I would have.
I wish I would have
That would have
too.
been really cool.
Right? It would have been a great concert.
Yeah.
My brother saw him a couple of times, but that was in the 70s. I was way too young.
They were doing arenas. You know, there's no way they were going to come to Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't have a place to house them.
CHI Center wasn't there yet?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
It was the Civic, and it was.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, and they tore that down.
Yeah.
Because it was so.
That's where I saw Kiss.
That's where you saw Kiss?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where I saw ZZ Top.
That place was so tiny.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Queen being in there?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no way.
It's ridiculous.
They would have sold out in 3 minutes, and people lined up around the block.
Right? Well, at least now we have CHI Center.
Yeah.
That holds everyone big. So, and then books. I didn't like to read. I'm a slow reader. I love to read now, but I'm a slow reader, and I just don't skim like people do, where they can read like Evelyn Wood reading dynamics. Do you remember that? I wanted that so bad, so I could read quick, you know. But yeah. So I mean, I read what most people read in high school. I read Animal Farm, 1984, Catcher in the Rye. You know, whatever books were assigned, I read.
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, I'm sure we had and all of that. Nathaniel Hawthorne and all of that English literature type stuff. I liked that. I liked the stuff that was in the textbooks because they were short stories, usually not a whole long damn book.
Right.
So if I did read on my own, I would read Stephen King.
Yeah.
Because he was just...
Everyone read Stephen King.
He was so popular.
Yeah.
He was the author to read. We didn't have Stephanie Meyers with Twilight yet, or J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter yet.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Yeah.
We didn't have any of that. So Stephen King was it.
Yeah.
For us.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was listening to you.
No. Was it about Stephen King?
No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't read Stephen King.
Really?
I think I read Christine,
and
that was it. And I was like, yeah, they're cool, but I mean, it was good. It was a good book.
Right.
I just didn't get the appeal.
Oh, I mean, I get it.
I was more into like science fiction, like Robert Heinlein and gosh, there's another, I can't remember his name, but he wrote like, it was like the Louis L'Amour of space.
Oh, okay.
Huh. It was all these outer space movies, alien books, stuff like that.
Really?
And they were all about that thick. Yeah.
So is that why you like Ancient Aliens now?
I do. Totally.
I didn't ever make the correlation that you read science fiction and alien stuff, and that you like to watch Ancient Aliens, which is the most ridiculous show ever on TV.
You got to give it a chance.
No, I'm not giving it. I'm giving it a chance. You can't say that about that show. It's ridiculous. It's like that Skinwalker Ranch. They make up so much stuff in that show.
They do.
It's terrible. Okay, well, so you read nonfiction, or you read fiction, because you don't read fiction now.
No, I don't.
You like nonfiction.
Right. What?
But I was just looking, Halloween 4 is on.
Oh.
How in the world?
Jeez.
So, yeah, that's it for me in books, films, and music, I guess. So
I can't think of anything else.
I can't either. All right. Well, I guess we can wrap it up then.
Okay.
So, please go find us on all the socials at ilovethat.jackscrib. And if you want to email us, you can email us at I love that at jackscrib.com. So I guess, and you can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts and iHeartRadio app. So go and like, rate, review, subscribe, and all that fun stuff that you get to do. And I guess until next time, this has been I Love That. See you later.
Bye.